on your tour?
Well, actually, it was Cleto's dad who went to my tour manager and said, in Las Vegas at Caesars, he said, I hear you're the tour manager for Paula Abdul. Listen, my son's the best saxophone player in the entire world. You have to hear him. And so Cleto, yes, and that is the sweetest.
He is a great saxophone player. They both are, actually.
Yes, they are.
But you know what? This show is not about making people feel good about themselves. It's about tearing them down. And
I'm not used to that.
I believe we're going to look at the Spellbound tour. I believe it was maybe like 1992, maybe 1993, something right around there. This is Paula Abdul and Cleto Escobedo at work. I told you that hair would come back to haunt you, didn't
Yes, you did.
That was during
that hair got him lots of girls.
I know it did, but you know what? It turns out it wasn't worth it. That was during
I have a video of me with Men Without Hats. I toured with them. I came on stage as a little midget. And
yeah, that was you, Pat?
Wow. Yeah, that was me. I was the magic pumpkin.
Cleto had a very serious Kenny G phase that he was in, and I'm so glad that you were able to break out of it.
Yeah, finally.
He's the best. Cleto, I'm so happy.
What was Cleto known as on your tour? You were telling me just a moment ago during the commercial. So what was he known for? What was his what was his specialty as
Mr. Escobedo, you have to close your ears for a minute.
Yeah.
He was known to nail anything that wasn't nailed down to the floor, and known to have great Spanish. You know, he could speak the language really well, which meant he could roll his R's really well, which meant he had a great tongue.
That's fantastic. Yeah, well, that's why we've been together so long.
Thanks a lot, Paula.
Cleto, I did not know that about you. Can you roll it? You can really do the R rolling thing?
Well, yeah, I mean...
Yeah, well, let's see. You do that? You do that?
No, not when I'm doing that. No.
Wait,
I do make my living with my hands in my mouth, so I mean, what are you going to do, bro?
He was like the new guy, so we would do things like he'd get his key to his room when we'd be at different hotels, but we'd already get into his room beforehand. We'd short sheet his bed.
Oh, really?
We would take things out of his personal belongings and like do really bad things. We'd hide in closets, and he'd come and go open it. The camera would be on. We did terrible
I heard once
things.
you did something really bad to him, and he gave you quite a tongue lashing. Well, Paul, you're going to love this. We got this guy, speaking of lovers, we've got a man named Tad. He works here on the program, and we are just moments away from the thrilling conclusion to America's huskiest reality show, The Bachelor, when we return. Paula Abdul and Pat Oswalt are here.
If you're going to be in the LA area and want to see the show, go to abc.com, keyword Kimmel, or call 866-JIMMY-TIX.
And this young man, Paula, I'm sure you've been following along with this, along with everyone, really, in the nation. But we decided to do our own reality show about 6 weeks ago. We had no idea it would get so big. We had no idea that when we decided to debut The Bachelor, that he would be on the cover of every magazine. He would be on every entertainment show. The world has caught Bachelor fever.
Have I been on every magazine?
Just play along with me, will you? All right. The many candidates have been narrowed down to 3. How many did we start with, Tad?
We started with about 25.
All right. And tonight, Tad chooses one lucky lady, a lady that will from here to 4 be known as the Bachelorette. Before he makes his choice, though, let's take a short look back at the Bachelor. Since you felt the touch of a woman. What do you think of Tad, Paul? On a scale of 1 to 10, how desirable, just based on his appearance, let's not let his intelligence get in the way of your evaluation. But what do you think of him just based on it?
Go
on
ahead,
the sexy
Dave.
scale.
Speechless.
And she's the nice one.
I think you are unbelievably sexy, charming, witty, funny, adorable.
There you go. Look at him. He's adorable.
All right.
You're trained to that. You do that all the time. Like, that was great singing. Simon killed him.